Alright, quick mic check. Oh, oops. Let me do this again. Quick mic check. One more. Oh, oops. Let me do this again. Quick mic check. There we go. Alright, we're good. We are back. MLB. Season's dead. If you didn't read the caption, season's completely dead. But it's a rebuilding year, I guess. Even though we are a stacked roster, it's pretty crazy, but I'm over it. So real quick, as always, no sliders. But at this point, who cares if there were? And Legend and Goat. So we're just gonna get right into it. Not much to say. 23 and 41 were bad. So we could sweep the next 3 series and it wouldn't matter. But you know what? We're gonna try, man. We're gonna try. So let's see where we're at as far as we got two night games and a day game. Pretty standard for the week. We got a 4-gamer next week. Ooh. All right. Doesn't matter. We're gonna start with this now. We're gonna get going. Blake Lemon on the bump. I mean, look at all this blue, man. Ugh. Gross. I think I need Willier in here. It's going to be a Willier day, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then we're going to go Willier last. We'll put Campbell here. Yeah, feel good. Nope. See ya. Nothing too crazy. I don't think we have William Angeal. No William Angeal today, so I'm not pitching anyone on this team. I don't care. This season was such a bummer, honestly, and I'm gonna tell you, it's because of I will forever curse the Insignia QLED TV that ruined my season. I got swept 5 different series, including one where I got a perfect game thrown against me, and it was all because of that Insignia TV. So. Is this not a night game? This was it said night game. It said 7 p.m. start. This does not look like 7 p.m. This looks like noon on a Wednesday. Learned a fun fact today about the real life Red Sox, if anyone's interested. Connor Wong is actually so bad at baseball that if you know how they have a DH in baseball? If you just had a pitcher instead of Connor Wong, the Red Sox would have a higher average as a team because he stinks. So he has 1 RBI on the season and no extra base hits. That is crazy. And so is that. There's 1 out. Oh, boy. Blake Lemon having a tough season, man. Very streaky. Now, on the other hand, Marcelo Meyer having a great season, so I'm excited for this. All right, well, strategy here is spin this around. Once he's pitching, I'm going to stop. That didn't work. That was a good pitch. I remember, actually, I played this team last year, and that same pitch messed me up, so I got to make sure it doesn't happen. Crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't give this guy an immaculate inning. That'd be crazy. That's low. That's a ball. A little bit low. Won't allow that. I'm sorry. Will not. 34-year-old vet. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Should have been the one, man. That should have been the one.
1-1.
That's crazy. Some of these have been crazy. Some bad calls off the bat here. Don't love it. Don't love it one bit.
That's inside. That's a ball.
If you're just joining, 2 straight strikeouts to start the game. Things are progressing as usual. And there's 3. I don't know where I'm missing on these, man. I got to check the timing or something. I think I'm telling you, that QLED TV screwed me. I'm really having to readjust now to this game. And then also just the not pitching thing. I've said it before. I miss pitching. I would have won so many more games if I pitched. It just takes so long. It takes so long. That was dumb. Thought that was dropping in. That's on me.
0-1.
I'm not like too upset with myself about how the game started. You know, sometimes you strike out. It is what it is. That was first 2 pitches just not good. I'm gonna back this chair up, get in my old. We need to start breaking out the superstitions. Like sit where I used to sit, play how I used to play, and we'll build off that. Gross. I think it's going to be a big Wilyer Abreu game. That's my gut feeling. Big game for Wilger. Ooh, perfect hit, but right up the middle to, what was that, the second baseman playing right behind there? Oh boy, more of the same. Welcome to 2026 Boston Red Sox baseball. Someone please just pull us out of this purgatory. What I would do for a dub. What I would do for a sweep, man. If I sweep this series, which already doesn't look good, you know, we look bad. Drop. There we go. Let's go. Take it, I can get it, man. Whatever. Home run right here. Tristan Casas has been one of the few bright points, what you want to call it? I don't know, strong points. Couple good home runs. It doesn't say how many home runs he has, but he's having a good comeback season after missing all of last season. That I have to work on. I went down and in on that. I got to work on that for sure. So I got to circle and stop. Stop. Circle and stop. Circle and stop. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, we got 1 base hit, but that's it. Going into the bottom of the second, tied 0-0. Oh, boy. Let's go. Alright. Now, I don't feel great about my pitching performance so far, so we gotta have something happen here. We got the captain, Blake Sabol. Alright, I'm gonna start.
No balls, 1 strike.
I'm gonna start letting some first pitches go. I think this is getting. Gotta just get back to baseball basics because it's not working anymore. Ooh, all right, way to wear it. Way to wear it. All right, love that start. Time for Wilger.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
After saying I'm gonna start letting some first pitches go, immediately swing at the first pitch. Late on that. Now, I did get a new TV tonight, so the new TV will be set up this evening. Oh, shit. Alright. It can still be a Wilger game, I believe in him. We need Blake Lemon's got to be the pulse of the team right here. Has got to be Blake Lemon and Marcelo Meyer at the top of the lineup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, boy. How I'm missing so much on these. It's crazy. There we go. There we go. Way to take one, man. Way to take a pitch. Let's go. Let's go, Reds. God, I hate it here. I'll let that one go all day. I'm going to have to find a way to make this season fun, man, because if we lose another series here, it's like the season's already over, but there's like a sliver of hope of like, oh, if we go on a run, we can make something happen. It's going to get to a certain point. There's no way, like, a run won't matter, you know? So I need to get to a point. Like, if we lose this series, I got to start making it like,
2 and 2.
I don't know. Every game we lose, I'll donate $1 to charity. Something like that. I don't know, man. but this is embarrassing.
2 outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Top of the third. No score.
There we go. All right. So Sable's going on this one.
Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Strike isn't guaranteed. There we go. Take it. Way to take it, man. What an eye on Marcelo Meyer. All right. Mike Trout's got 14 homers on the year. He's still doing all right. He's cooled off quite a bit, but he's still doing all right. Ah, that was dumb. Should have taken that one. You already know my weakness in this game is low fastballs. Just get me. Probably gonna let this one go. Oh my god! I gotta see where that missed. Did I go too high? How did I go that high in the zone? That's crazy. Oh boy. Well, hit by pitch and drew a walk. Still only one hit in the game. Their offense looks good. I'm surprised they haven't scored yet. Let's go. Alright, we need something, boys. We need something. Please, for the love of God. I thought that was a home run. Second I made contact, I was like, that's gone. Overrated. Not sure how someone who's hitting 214 can be overrated. I mean, I think that's pretty well rated. It's pretty well rated. They're just bad.
Yeah, that's foul off.
Ah, shit. That's on me. That's on me. Hand up. That's on me. That was bad. I got distracted. I saw on the bottom of the screen it said Crochet is still the best pitcher in baseball, even though he had that bad game last game. So that's on me. Really bad. Something's not working. I'm not locating pitches well, and I don't know what happened there.
That's inside ball.
I've never been great at hitting pitches up in the zone, but. I don't know, man. I'm not locating anything. Like that usually would have been a home run in past seasons, and I went up and away. Something's off in my brain, I think. If you guys came to watch, I appreciate you. You are truly the real ones because this season has been an atrocity. Honestly, I can't imagine a worse season for us so far. Where we got, put it this way, if you guys didn't see, we got swept 3 series in a row. Like, that just doesn't happen. Like, that's insane.
That's an out.
Oh boy. 3 guys on base this whole game, 2 of which were non-hits. I can't believe this, bro. Somebody save me, please. One hitter. Should have been a perfect game because that, or it should have been a no-hitter because that Christian Campbell home run was half luck. There we go. Good eye. Way to let it go. Well, through 5, 0-0. Or I guess through 4.5, 0-0. There we go. Well, Blake Lemon's dealing. Wish he could do the same with his bat. 2 straight strikeouts to start the game. Oh, shit. I gotta go. I'm telling you, especially with righties, when it's righty-righty, I gotta go hands off the controller first pitch. He's gonna go 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts, and I'm gonna have to bench him, which is crazy. He's statistically, or I mean ratings wise, Yep. Ratings-wise, he's the best player on the team besides Mike Trout, but this is embarrassing. 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches.
So those first two numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack
This
mode
game is
since
a lot
the
harder
year
with no
started.
black truffle.
Way out front.
Where am I off on these, man? Where am I someone tell me where I'm missing. That one, obviously, I was nowhere close, location-wise. All right, home run right here. Let's take this game. Now, when I was doing my best in this game, what I did was I assumed that every single pitch was a ball. I made him earn strikes, and that's when I was really playing my best. Now, as I'm swinging at everything and expecting everything's a strike, which just, you're gonna lose that way.
And that one is inside.
So, gonna let a lot more go. Some might be called strikes, but I gotta wait for that perfect pitch. That was probably it.
Full count.
All right, well, 3-2 count to Trout.
For the Red Sox. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the number 2 hit.
I'm expecting home run to pop up. I don't want it to, but it's coming, man. It's gonna happen. It's the 7th inning.
And there's a foul ball.
So that's my declaration. By the way, the rest of the game, any righty that comes up to hit against a righty, I'm not touching the controller first pitch. I'm gonna let it go.
That's a ball. Ball 1.
Timing was perfect. Location was decent. I don't know where that missed at all.
2-2. It's 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Neto
Ay, ay, ay.
brings it in. And there's one away. Alex Lang gets the ball now.
Okay. Number 1 pitch is a knuckle curve. Remember that.
At least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Oh, but it's 86, so that's not even. Oh boy, I don't like this, man. Don't like this at all.
They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Stays alive. One out, bases.
Somebody, anybody, save me.
That's a ball. It's a ball.
I watched the show Smallville,
1-2.
like, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I'm already kind of wanting to restart it again.
Swing and a miss, and his chances are running the ball.
Got it.
Good job to clean it up after the top third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of hitting a first, and that's a great example why, right there. If he's willing to let that curveball go into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize.
All right, not swinging at the first pitch. Don't care how perfect it is. Hands off the controller. Look at that.
The next to hit.
I might even go as far as to say I'm not swinging at the second one either. I need him to start
30 years old now. A former first-round
attacking.
pick
I don't know. I don't know what to do
2017.
here. Not swinging at this one. Hands off the controller.
There's
That's crazy.
action in the pen down there. Tyler Holt up the throw.
Well, he's got our only hit for the day, so
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody
I don't know why my default is going up and out on that. It needs to just go straight up.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Okay, this is my strike zone. There are many like it. This one is
That's the
mine.
ball. Full count.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. Oh my god. What a catastrophe.
Back in Comerica Park.
This is where we give one up, right? I can feel the home run here. Oh, I can feel it. I don't want to press the button. Don't make me press it. Don't make me press it. Yeah, I mean, they had to score 1 at some point. Blake Lemon's day is done on the mound. We're going to go all lefties, so we're going to go with Chris Murphy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Bernardino.
Call time.
Lefty, lefty. I'm going to go with Blaze Jordan. The greatest name in baseball, Blaze Jordan. One of the better names in baseball. Ellie De La Cruz is a great name. Oh my god. Crazy. That's on me. That was ugly.
And that one fouled off.
This is a game, by the way, where if this were last year, I would just put Jarren Duran and have him bunt. Like, I'm getting screwed on this. So we're going Blake. We're going to put in Carlos Narvaez against the lefty. The good thing is it's 1-0. I mean, we're very lucky and fortunate there where I could tie this game with 1 swing. It's just like the way it's going. It just doesn't look. We're not even anywhere close. We haven't even hit one to the warning track. It's just been all little dinky fly balls to shallow outfield.
Next pitch is outside. There's the swing. 1 and 2 the count. That's a ball.
Ah, I got lucky on that. Shouldn't have swung at that. And we haven't really even faced good teams so far. That's the worst part of all this.
That one down the line. Tosses the first.
2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Position perfect.
Let's go, Rab. Let's go, Rab.
Fought off foul.
I know that was low, but I don't hate that I swung at that. That was a good pitch to swing at.
To work with the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
4 outs left to score a run.
Ball 1 there.
So here's the plan streaming-wise for tonight. We're going to do a 3-game series now in Detroit, and then we're going to take a probably hour and a half, 2-hour break at the most, and then we're going to do a RuneScape late-night stream if anyone's a real sicko and wants to watch some RuneScape. And there goes Ref Snyder. This team is an abomination, man. Absolute abomination. I feel horrible. 3 straight lefties. Can he pull this off? Nope. Yep, let's go. All right. I can do this. I'm getting someone warmed up in the pen because I believe in us. It's going to be Jason Adam. He's going to close this out once we take a 1-run lead here. Quick single by Blake Lemon. Please hold. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. Dude, what is going on? Where am I missing on these? This is, I don't know why I keep going out on this. I need to just lock in. There we go. About time, man. Holy shit. Woo! And you already know I'm stealing second. That goes without saying. And if he gets picked off, we just deserve to be dead. Throw over, man. Throw over. Come on. Good boy. Throw over. Throw over. Ooh, that was lucky. Oh, that was lucky. Man.
Ball. Inside. Countdown 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, man, that was lucky. Oh, boy. I'm stealing, I think.
Got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration.
Runner, he's going. Runner on the goal.
Ah. Oh, boy. Well, look, man, we got Mike Trout, and then we got Roman Anthony. If ever we were going to make something happen, it's here. Just throw over, please. There we go.
Hey.
All right, now I'm not swinging at the first pitch, and I'm going with Blake Lemon. Not swinging. Hands are off the controller. Not swinging. Got it. Let's go. All right. I'll take the strike. I don't care. We got a runner in scoring position. I wouldn't have hit that one anyway, so we're fine. Oh, that's on me. That was stupid.
0-2.
I thought that was a fastball low. Oh my God! What a tease! What a tease! Oh boy! Watch, he's gonna strike out right now, right?
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. That's the ball.
Sweating here, man. The fact that this game is still in reach is crazy. It should be like 8-0 right now. Way to battle, kid. Way to battle. Even though it probably would have been a ball. You never know. They could have called that a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch does. Back to the middle.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, not a great position in the fact that double play ends this game. But, man, we got a runner on third. Anything else? I just can't have a strikeout here, man. Can't have a strikeout here. Home run would be incredible. No! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He did it. He did it. He did it. Oh, my God. And runner on second. Chance to take the lead on a wild pitch. I regretted. Watch how quick this came back. I thought he was gunned. I thought that if that went a little bit to the right, he would have been done at home. Sheesh. Unbelievable, man. That was pure reflex. I saw that ball go past, and it was like, I didn't even think. It was like, just go.
Two-no's the count.
All right, now we can... What's up with these headphones? Something's off here. I'm not going to swing at this pitch. Now, a walk is probably more beneficial for them because that puts them back into double play with a righty coming up. But honestly, man, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, you're not just... Okay. Come on, throw something down the middle. Let's make this game 3-1. Let's go home on a huge win. Ah, shoot. Could it? No. All right, I was going to say. And then I thought about taking third there, but it's not worth risking it. All right, so base. Oh, that's crazy because who's coming up? Is it a lefty or a righty? That's a bizarre move. So they had righty. They intentionally walk him, and he's been bad. And then they put in a lefty against a righty. who has one of the only hits this game. That doesn't. I have no idea their strategy here. Let's see if it pays off.
Hey,
Oh boy.
0-1.
Late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
I think I'm going to pitch the bottom of the ninth too. I can't leave this up to the CPU. That'd be crazy. Well, it worked. 3 pitches, strikeout. Let's see if Jason Adam can do this. Facing the bottom of the lineup, so let's hope.
Good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats.
There we go.
This season.
Quick first out, 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Reminder, obviously, home run here ends this game. They win.
Yeah!
Ooh, bad pitch, and he swung anyway. Let's see. Should we drop in a sweeper just to see what happens? Oh, no. Oh, no. God damn it. Are you kidding me, man? Like, well, how does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? Get me out of Detroit already. What a Oh, man. My woes continue. I feel nothing at this point. This has been the worst season I can imagine.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Boston Red Sox. And the Detroit
Man, just
Tigers.
ugly.
Biggest story in this one. Pitch coming your way next. Now it's the power speed combo. Blake Lemon.
Matt Manning. Why does this sound familiar?
That's it for a
I should have checked to make sure I'm not facing Skubal, because that would suck. That would not be good.
That one's bound hard the other way.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Well, we're just
Likes
gonna
the
chat
ball
life,
away
I
from
guess,
him a
because
little
this
bit.
is
Just not able to square it up.
One ball.
there's
Two
no
strikes.
entertainment value in this season right now. The season's dead. You know, season's
Swing.
anything less than a sweep here was, season over. So it's so far and away season over that,
One down.
I got nothing.
Go up next. Marcelo Meyer.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That's a ball. Shortstop takes the ball.
I recently started a Letterboxd account, so I can start keeping a log of all the movies I see. It was less so like I don't want it to be public as much. Like I don't really care about rating movies and people seeing my ratings and stuff. But I do want to just remember what I watch.
2-1.
So I started the MCU again. I watched Iron Man for the probably 15th time in my life, if not more. That's one of those movies that's up there for me. I've watched Iron Man a lot. Not recently. Like I don't think I've watched it for a few years. But when it came out and I had it on DVD, I just ripped through that over and over.
Steal 2 and
But I
2.
did watch The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton for the first time ever. And the movie itself was fine. It was kind of whatever.
What a stop.
Ah, shoot.
Got him. Got him.
The movie itself was whatever, but I loved Edward Norton as the Hulk. I really like him better than Ruffalo. And that's not to say I don't mean to say anything bad about Ruffalo. Taking this pitch, like Ruffalo's fine. From what I read, I did a quick read on why Edward Norton was no longer the Hulk after that movie, and it said something about like creative differences where he kind of wanted like character depth and a darker story in a way, and Marvel wanted to be more like floofy and fun with it. And I hated what they did with the Hulk. Like again, it wasn't. I don't necessarily blame Mark Ruffalo. He wasn't. I still think Edward Norton was leagues better, but there we go. So I don't blame Ruffalo, but I don't like the character of the Hulk throughout the rest of. I guess like the earlier Avengers movies, he was okay, but like it just became like a joke later on. It's that's kind of how Marvel's become. It's very like quippy and like corny, and like I understand they're kids movies, so you got to have like some sort of fun in there, but it just wasn't for me.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Where you going, Beans? Beans is running away. Nope. Oh boy, well, wasted a hit from Mike Trout, and bottom of the first we go. Just give up 10 runs right here and just call it a day.
Ball 4, take the base.
Ooh. Oh.
3.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Now it's Alex Bregman, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's off the inside.
Just been a bad. Everyone on this team, I would argue, everyone offensively this year has been bad. Not even just like inconsistent, just bad. The only one who's been decent is Meyer. Marcel Meyer has been decent. He's had a good stretch here and there, but that's more like good but inconsistent, and everyone else is just bad. Roman Anthony had a good start though. I loved his start. He looked like MVP level, and then he just fell off. I don't know what happened to him. Ooh, that's lucky. Tried to hold up, couldn't. There's out number 1. Schwarber's been a giant bust ever since I signed him. And I've said this a few times, his first, I think, 2 games of the season or something, I think he had 2 home runs in his first 2 games, and then he's just been one of the worst hitters in baseball. That one was on me. I wasn't close enough. 5th in the AL in strikeouts. He's not even an everyday player. He splits his time with Willier. Part of me thinks like just trade him, because here's the thing with Schwarber. I think I signed him to 2 or 3 seasons, but he's going to have no place in this team next year. It's going to be, outfield is going to be Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, Roman Anthony, Willier, Cedon. That's our outfield. There's no, Mike Trout. I have 6 outfielders. I have to somehow figure out a split time. So Schwarber's not going to be here next year, but it just feels crazy to trade him. If we get to the trade deadline and we're like fully dead, then yeah, I'll trade him. I still think we're dead, but stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Let's go. Way to go, Tristan. One of the only bright lights. 444. Shout out Jay-Z. Number 11 for Tristan Casas, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. Sheesh.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Huge walk from Schwarber, and then bop. I was convinced I was going to go foul too. I was like, that's my luck. That's going to go foul. But hey, we made it.
And here is Blake Sabol. First offering is fouled off.
If you're new to the streams, you're probably wondering why is Blake Sabol in instead of Carlos Narvaez. And to that I say,
One ball, one strike.
You just don't understand. But you will. If you become part of these streams, you're part of the family. And if you're part of the family, you know Blake Sable's our captain.
Still only one out.
For like 2 or 3 more seasons. Then we'll get Veritek and he'll be gone. But, you know, for now.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell's another one where last season, when we made the World Series, he was second on the team and I think third in the AL or third in MLB, I forget. But he was up there as far as home runs. I think he had 50 plus, yeah, he had 50 plus home runs last season. And then something happened this season. I don't know what. Maybe it's just because I changed the difficulty and upped it a little bit. But hitting 148, if you don't know baseball, is bad. Very much not good. And he's hitting 148.
Just having a hard time catching up.
Ball
Now
two.
it's even up.
Well, you might have to
Two
look
balls,
for a
two
different
strike.
away pitch right here, too.
Now the one thing I'm encouraged by is
A couple of times you miss it bad, so might have it timed up and ready for
I'm laying off the curveball a little more than I normally would, and I like that. I feel like I understand how much his curveball drops. I'm not saying I won't get fooled at some point in the next inning or two, but
Three balls.
I feel good about it right now. He's throwing a lot of pitches, this guy. I mean, we're at the second inning and he's at 40 something, I think. Yeah, 42. Like, I'll take that, man. That's great. But strikes out. There it is. We did get 2-0 lead.
The bottom of the second.
Let's see if we can keep that.
You're out.
There we go. I can't believe I'm still in disbelief over that last game. I'm trying not to be mad about it, but the fact that that was a walk-off, I think it was like their catcher too. Like that just can't happen.
One strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Alright, I got distracted. I need to stop getting distracted. I touched Beans' tail and she got
A
pissed.
smart pitcher's going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Oof.
Foul ball.
I thought that was going to be a curveball, to be honest, and I thought I was a little early on it. And that would have been 3-0.
One down, base is empty.
Oh,
In the air to left center.
thought I had it for a
Meadows
sec.
on the move, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, you're brave now, huh?
And there's a strike.
From a pitcher's
Oh, and one.
perspective, that's a beautiful.
I think I gotta check the stats after this series. I think it's like it keeps showing me like one of my players,
That splitter comes.
and then it says like 3rd place in the AL in strikeouts, 4th place in the AL. We've got to have like the top 7 spots, and we just strike out all the time. Which, to be fair, is kind of like exactly what the Red Sox do in real life. They strike out all the time, so it's not really that uncharacteristic. Oh, Mike Trout, let's go. Number 15 on the year, 3-0 lead. 413 Oppo.
To right field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Hell yeah, man. Look,
Love watching Mike Trout
has it been a good season? No.
swing just
Has it been an okay season? No. But, you know, have we had some good at-bats? No, not really. But we do have a few home runs, and I'll take that.
That's the exact
Look at that. Look of a demon.
where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball.
Hell yeah. Okay. Oof, that's on me. That was ugly. What did I say earlier? I was like, I knew I'm eventually gonna get fooled by that curveball, and there I was. I got fooled. But we won't get fooled again.
That one.
Ah! All right. Well, 2 guys on the team have 15 home runs, including Roman Anthony. Maybe he makes it 16 here. Nope. Strikes out. There's the 3rd. 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the 3rd. See if Crochet can hold on. I figured he'd do great against this lineup because they have a lot of lefties, but I really don't think they do have a lot of lefties. They're just all right in a row. Let's go.
Here's Alex Bregman.
We have to win this game, man. This is a must-win game. Must win. shit. Not even as far as the standings or anything. I just mean morale-wise. If you can't, we've been offensively dead this whole year, and we finally get a series where we get a 3-0 lead, and if we lose, I don't know what I'll do. Our best pitcher on the mound, too.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches.
Schwarber can walk again. I'll be happy with that. I don't expect much from him. I don't need much. Just walk.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls,
As a hitter,
1 strike.
you got to learn something.
Walk or home run, or I'm not
Really
happy.
wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Can't strike out here, right? He can't. There's no way.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I never realized how much dislike I have, by the way. Obviously, this is random. We're going to be having some random thoughts in the stream because of this, the season's over. Shit. I never realized how much disdain I have for the new Star Wars trilogy. Like I think that's a very popular opinion of oh, this new Star Wars trilogy stinks, Disney, blah blah. And I'm not disagreeing by any means, but I was never that person. I've always said the same thing. I always enjoyed The Force Awakens. I thought The Last Jedi would have been great if they continued that into the third movie. And I think the third movie would have been great if the second movie had led into that. I thought the trilogy was ultimately horrible because The Last Jedi was a bad movie because the third movie just completely erased all that. It's so here's the best way. Force Awakens was fully fan service, which was fine. I liked it. Ah, shit, that's on me. First movie, Force Awakens, completely fan service. That's fine. Last Jedi, not fan service at all, and so different and cool in its own way. But then you go back to the third movie being fully fan service. So it was just a sandwich of nostalgia, new movie, nostalgia, and it was just not. I hated that. I hated the whole thing. So I always say that The Last Jedi was a bad Star Wars movie, and I honestly don't even know. I think that's how bad the third one was for me. That I don't even know that. I think it's Rise of Skywalker or Return of Skywalker, something like that. Something with Skywalker in it. I think. I'm not even positive about that. But that one is just bad, right? Because the second one didn't lead into it. And the second one's bad because it led into nothing. So consistency would have been good. That being said, I've always been of the mind, The Force Awakens is cool. I always thought that was a good movie. But I watched it the other day after watching through the entire... So I did a Star Wars run where I did Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith I saw in theaters when it came back out. Then I watched the entire Andor series, season 1 and 2. And then I watched the original trilogy again. Or I watched Rogue One and the original trilogy. And then I was like, oh, I'm cruising through Star Wars. Let me watch the new trilogy. And I got about 30 minutes into the new trilogy. And again, there are cool moments. I really love the scene. It's a small part of it, but the scene where I don't know the planet. I think it was is it Jakku? I know that's a planet in there. I don't know if that's the scene, but we're basically where all the stormtroopers are all loaded up in their ships coming down. It shows just the shot of that looks so cool. So that's still cool. There's still cool parts of the movie, but I just remember being so I watched 30 minutes and I was just so bored. I was like, man, this is not the same as all these other movies. So I gave up on Star Wars. I'll one day go back because I do want to watch the Clone Wars series, the animated series. Oh, this backstop caused them some trouble here. I've heard great things about the Clone Wars series. I've heard it's incredible. I'm not a huge cartoon guy. I love some cartoons, but it's hard for me to get into new ones. But I would watch that series. It sounds cool. But yeah, I couldn't do the new trilogy. I decided just to stop there and whatever. So I'm back on Marvel. I'm doing Marvel start to finish.
Swing and a miss.
Come on. Oh, I should have taken third. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that.
Fires to first. Got it. 2 gone. Strikeout.
But the Marvel thing, I'm going to try. Here's my goal, and I'm saying this on, what's the date? July 3rd stream. Oh, that should have been gone. On our July 3rd stream here, I'm saying I'm going to watch through every MCU project start to finish. Now. Oh, all right. 4-0 Sox. Let's go. No way they throw him out. Let's go. Okay. Whew, that was closer than it should have been, though. I don't know, because there's certain I think I can do the movies, even if it's a bad movie. For the most part, if it's a bad Marvel movie, it means I watched it one time. Like, and it might not even be bad. I thought Captain Marvel was a bad movie, but it's just because I fell asleep in the theater. It wasn't actually, I didn't fall asleep because of the movie. I saw back-to-back movies, and I just sat in the sun all day. I was a sleepy boy. Ah, shit. So I want to give that movie a real chance. So I can commit to that. I can commit to. I think the one that's going to be tough is the new Captain America, because I saw it so recently and I didn't like it that much. But I mean, by the time I get there, it'll be months from now. So I don't watch movies that fast. I do kind of want to watch Reservoir Dogs tonight, because what's his name? I think Michael Madsen died today. R.I.P. Great actor, and that upset me that he died. So. Shoot. Come on, man. Get out of this inning at least. Let's go. All right. I'm going to have some warming up, but I don't feel great. Have Bayo in there. We need a win here. So, yeah, I think Michael Madsen died today. I might watch Reservoir Dogs. I might watch Iron Man 2. Depends how I'm feeling. Let's go. Lefty means nothing. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm kind of trying to rip through these movies again. What I was going to say is that there's some shows that are going to be tough for me to not want to skip. But even then, I didn't really watch the shows too intensely. Like, I kind of watched them on my phone, half paid attention. Now I have a full TV I can watch them on. I think for me, I don't know if there were shows that were unbearable or bad. The ones that got a bad rap, I didn't watch them. Like, was it Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel, I didn't watch that one. Echo, I didn't watch that one. I don't even know what that's about. I just found out today that's a Marvel show. You gotta be kidding, bro. What's another one? Ironheart, I was kind of excited for. That looked cool. It looked like a cool concept. So I've heard that's not good, but I don't really. I'm trying not to be someone who like listens to critics be like, oh, it's a bad movie, and like I don't want to care about that. Like, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. People thought, like, I think the Weeknd's movie Hurry Up Tomorrow got like a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. I loved that movie. I thought it was great. And everyone said it, they hated it, so it's like I can't just go with the crowd. I have to have my own opinion on these things. So I do want to watch through all these movies and. Drop. Let's go. Schwarber having a little game. Okay. So yeah, I do want to watch these movies and shows, rate them on Letterboxd, whatever, form my own opinion on them. And if they're good, they're good, and if not, whatever. I get over it. Drop. Let's go. Back-to-back lefty hits. Let's go. 2 straight 2-out hits from lefties, and then I think it's another lefty here. It might be Sable, which I don't feel great about this, but too early in the game to pinch hit, so we're gonna keep him.
That's a ball.
Due is an understatement. My boy here is famished for a hit.
No, that's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Wouldn't have adjusted anyway, so I'm fine with it. Oh, that's dumb. That was on me. Sorry, guys. That was on me. But, I mean, all the Marvel shows I watched, I liked. I liked WandaVision. I really liked WandaVision. I think that the ending was... I don't really remember the ending. I think I kind of fell off. I watched it, but I was like kind of like, eh. But I liked the show a lot. Damn. Could have had bases loaded instead. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news.
I'm going to keep Crochet in. I mean, he's thrown how many pitches? 70. Yeah, I mean, he's got another inning. Doesn't look great, though. He's giving up a lot of hits, so we got to throw our boy in. I'm trying to think what other shows there were that I watched. I liked Loki. I don't think I ever watched season 2 of Loki. Maybe I did. I forget. I watched Moon Knight. I don't think Moon Knight got a great. What's the word I'm looking for? Was not received well. I liked Moon Knight a lot. I thought that was a cool show. It wasn't like wow, blow my mind, but I liked it. I watched the Hawkeye show. I think I remember liking that one. I like Florence Pugh. I thought she was a good addition to that show. What else was there? I'm trying to just name Marvel shows at this point. Shoot. Moon Knight, Loki, WandaVision, Hawkeye. I think I like the Captain America show. I forget, but I remember thinking that wasn't bad. Like I don't think I watched a show that I didn't like.
Definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead.
I feel like a Black Panther show would have been cool. I never watched Black Panther 2. I'm excited to see that one on the list. It came out around the time that come on, go. Let's go, Blake Lemon. Welcome back. God, breaks the slump, man. He needed that one. 11th on the year. Sheesh.
2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Heck yeah.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball.
Line drive.
Just a really good swing on it. He
Love it.
down, he got through it.
What was I saying? Black Panther. I never saw the second one. I'm excited to see that when I come up on that one. It was just around the time where I kind of had, and I don't want to say around like I had because I still sort of have Marvel fatigue. But obviously I'm getting ready. Fantastic Four looks really cool. I'm excited for that to come out. I'm gonna go see that one like the day it comes out, I think. But I really I never saw Black Panther. Like once those movies started coming out, like all the movies around then, I just kind of stopped paying attention to Marvel. I was someone who, and I don't know, I think this is like a hot take in the Marvel community. I don't think Endgame was a bad movie. I just don't think it was very good. I think Endgame was kind of, people say like, oh, the MCU has been bad since Endgame. I kind of thought I thought Endgame was kind of stupid, to be honest. I thought it was, and again, I think a lot of this stuff is like comic accurate. So like this probably, for all I know, this is what happened in the comics, the whole time travel thing. It just took so much away from me, where I was like, it just feels like there's no real consequences in these movies. You know, like even then, like Tony Stark is gone, but then our Robert Downey Jr. is back for, you know, it makes me feel like, you know, no one's really dead in these movies, and that kind of, if you don't have finality of death in whether it's a movie or a video game or anything, it takes away from it, man. That's part of what killed me about, and I mean, ultimately here it's kind of an exception where my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy X. And spoiler, cover your ears if you haven't played it. The main character, like, I mean, I guess it's even a spoiler because it'd be so hard to explain this. He dies, but like he also like wasn't really alive, so. But he's gone at the end of the game. He's done. He's dead. He's gone. People cry for him, but then he just like is back. Like I hate that. Like that's. Again, I'm more than happy if it means they're coming out with a Final Fantasy X-3, which I don't know if they will, but I'm more than fine with it, you know. But I don't like that in general. Like if you kill a character off, you got to keep him dead.
Lifted in the air right center field. Carpenter makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out.
So the fact that in Marvel it's just like, oh, they're gone, like, you know, Gamora, she died, but then it's like, oh, nope, an alternate version of her is here, and then, like, everything, I forget, I know I saw Guardians 3, and I really like that movie, I think she's in it, but, yeah, she definitely is in it.
Bullpen arm these days.
Shoot. But that was something for me where I was like, okay, so she's dead and everyone's sad, but then it's like, oh, well, an alternate version of her's back, and then she'll just kind of relearn all her friends and everything, and nothing's changed, and I hate that. And it's the same thing for. I'm glad that Scarlett Jo, like she doesn't want to come back, and I think that's great. It makes her character so much better because like there's finality in that. I would have liked that if Robert Downey Jr. never came back. Like that would have been cool. Obviously, he's so great. Him and Chris Evans like were Marvel, so I'm happy in that sense that he's coming back. But story-wise, like what are we doing? Ooh, there we go. Okay. That's kind of how that's how I was with Endgame when it came to the. I think I'm going to take Schwarber out here, and he's having a good game. Oh, oops. We're going to put in Refsnyder. That was something for me where Endgame would have been great, and again, I don't know how much of this is comic accurate. So, right, like if this is accurate to the comics, then shame on me, right? But
on the ground, right side. Over to
bro, you gotta be joking. What a bum. So if it's comic accurate, like it is what it is. Like what are you gonna do? But that being said, I remember being in the theater, and I was not someone who had this spoiled. I think now we live in a, and I'm not saying this in like a, this is not a political statement by any means, but we live in a toxic culture in the sense, in the Twitterverse, in the sense that a movie comes out on Twitter and there's a big thing, it's getting spoiled that day. Like if there's a big shocker in a movie, you can't go on Twitter when that movie's in theaters. You got to go see it because otherwise it's going to get ruined. That's the way it is. So for me, I remember going to see Infinity War, and when the snap happened, I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. And I saw it a few times in theaters, and every time I saw it, I was floored. I was like, this movie's incredible. I can't believe this is happening. So then, when you have Endgame, and it's like, well, let's bring them all back, it's like, well, that kind of sucks. Like, I really would wished, I think it, and I get, okay, I get the whole point of like we're gonna kill off all the new Marvel characters so that we can have the old ones have one final last hurrah and bring everyone back and close out their chapter. I get that, but I just don't. I didn't like that aspect where for me it just kind of bugged me that. Oh man, I gotta have that one. It kind of bugged me that. Oops. All these characters go, like Spider-Man's gone. To be honest, I kind of only. No way.
Yep, he's out.
I kind of forget a lot of people who left. I know like Spider-Man was gone, Doctor Strange was gone, Guardians were gone, but like when they died in the movie, you're like, wow, this is powerful. They just killed off all these Marvel guys. And then the next movie, they're just like, nope, just kidding, time travel, let's bring them all back. I hated that. So, all that to say, I'm excited to go through these Marvel movies again, but I'm already dreading that part where I'm like, I just don't really enjoy the creative decision there, and that's like a personal thing. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And now I get to give the shows and everything a real chance, and really watch the ones I've already seen and kind of dive deeper into them and kind of decide more how I feel and everything. But you know, it just wasn't great for me. I think it was just because of that moment in Infinity War. I think it would have been really cool if. And obviously, like I understand this wouldn't work out. So and this is why I'm not a movie director. But if they did it in a way that was like the old characters got killed off in Infinity War. No way. Let's go. Red Sox win 5-1. If the old characters got killed off in Infinity War, and then in Endgame it was like the the new characters getting revenge or something like that. I don't know. That sounds kind of dumb to me, but that to me it's better than just like let's kill the new ones and then the old ones will bring them back, and none of that even mattered. Like I hated that. So I hated the alternate. As soon as you do the that's what it was. The multiverse just killed me. The second you're like, yeah, so all these people, there's an alternate version of them in this multiverse. So we're just gonna like the Thanos coming from a different like universe, whatever, and just like popping it. I hated that, man. I hated it. So yeah, it is what it is. Like, the coming from the past and all that and coming back, and then you open the multiverse and then it's just like no one's really dead because you just go to a different universe and there they are. Hello. Didn't like that. This is a day game, right? We're getting off the rails here, I know, but look, what do you want me to talk about? The season's done. The season's dead. We got nothing. Going 1940 jerseys, whatever. Got a righty. I do want to rest any righties that are tired. Yeah, Christian Campbell needs a nice little break. So who can play second base? Can anyone? Oh, Xander. I forgot about Xander. So Xander's going to play second base. I still want Casas. You know what? We're going to take a quick check at the next series to see who we have pitching. It's Kranish and Rodriguez. Quick pause, guys. Sorry. He is a righty, and he is a righty. So we've got righties coming up. So yeah, we're gonna rest Christian Campbell. We're gonna rest Tristan Casas this game. I mean, who cares? I want those 1940s. Unless there's no. You know what? I kind of like the 76. Yeah. Hey, Beans. I guess we'll just keep talking Marvel though, because what else? I do kind of want to sit Meyer, but I kind of need him. I am going to sit Sable. We're going to have Narvaez in. It's going to be a righty-heavy lineup, and we just got to pray, man. We just got to pray for the best here. We only have, 1, 2, 3 lefties against a righty. Yuck. Do I want... I'm going to sit Mike Trout, and I'm going to put Willier in. That's what I'll do. Get a little bit more lefty heavy. Go here, or maybe here, yeah. And then... I like this lineup. This lineup's fun. Everyone in the right position. Good, great. Go. Let's do it. Trying to get to 25 and 52. Comeback season begins now. We are facing William Angeal this game, so I am going to pitch to him. That's just the way it is. William Angeal, of all the creative players, I apologize to William Angeal. I just couldn't create someone that looked realistic. So if anyone knows what William Angeal looks like in real life, he does not look that way in this game. Handsome fella. This is my fault. Oh! Oh, that was stupid. Oh, okay, I'll take it. I thought he was going to be out by a mile. First pitch of the game, double to right, and just like that, we got a chance. We got to take the lead now. What does he throw? He throws slider, fastball, circle change, sinker, curveball. Okay. That was another good one, though. I wonder if there's any other Marvel things I can talk about while we're on the subject.
And it's second.
Any shows that I saw? I don't know. I will say regarding Marvel, this is probably my last thought, I'd say, and we can move on. Talk more movies or shows or literally anything else but this baseball season.
One ball.
I really wanted the Kang thing to happen, and I totally get if Jonathan Majors was like a scumbag. I don't know enough. I'm not informed enough to be like, oh, he shoulda or he shouldn't have, whatever. I don't even know really what he did, but I thought his character was really cool. I was really excited for where the whole, movie series went. And I didn't hate. I thought Quantumania was a good movie because of good movie with asterisk. Like it was an interesting concept, I should say. I thought the movie, obviously, the Darren guy being just that CGI mess was pretty stupid. Some of the movie was kind of corny and lame. But the overall, this is Kang. This is going to be your villain for the next however many movies. That part was cool. Revealing all that was really cool, and that unfolding. So, I wish he could have stayed. That would have been cool instead of just being like, oh, we lost him. Let's bring Robert Downey Jr. back.
This one lifted in the air, left field.
Ooh, I almost just went too. I thought that was going to drop. How many pitches are we at? It can't be that many.
Check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, only 11. Got to work this year.
Great track record.
We worked the count last game. That's how we won.
He's got some of the biggest power around. Just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice always.
So yeah, that's. I think that's all I got on Marvel for now. There's plenty of criticisms to have. It's some of it's cool, some of it's not. Ooh, that's on me. I swung way too early on that. But I am trying to think what else.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
Like I've said with Star Wars has really gone off the rails. And I mean, I don't even know if you can say that because, like I said, Andor was the newest Star Wars thing, and I thought Andor was great. So I don't know, man. Just we'll see.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ball one.
Let's do it.
Slider just misses. Next over is in.
Now we are obviously, like I said, we're going to be doing a RuneScape, a late night Lemon RuneScape stream if I can figure it out. That was such a pain. If you guys watched the other night my RuneScape stream, I not only do I apologize, but I appreciate the support because that one was the worst stream I've done. It took me so long to figure everything out. Probably be more of the same today. A lot of just noob stuff. I'm still a noob in the game, so I'm starting out, killing cows, cooking the meat, storing the cowhide to sell later.
No hits over his last 5 games.
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty.
Oh, hey, Beans. Beans is just sitting behind me plotting my murder. I thought there was another movie series I was going to talk about now that I think of it. There was Marvel, there was Star Wars, and there's something else.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Maybe not. I don't know. Now I just realized the pitcher we're facing next game is leading the AL in wins. Don't love that.
Blaze Jordan. And it's fouled away.
What I would love is I would love Blaze Jordan to make an impact here. He had a hot debut and has since cooled off. Obviously we're going righty-righty, so he's at a disadvantage.
On the ground, right
Tough.
side.
Not great.
On to first.
Well, there goes the second. Still scoreless. See, if Dylan Cease's had a rough season, so I don't feel great about this inning.
That's ball 4.
Let's go.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
We ride.
Olsen back to work. Just
Ball, that's it.
missed.
But yeah, if anyone ever wants to chat movies, anyone wants to chat shows, I will say I'm not super well versed in either. Like I'm probably middle of the pack. There are a lot of people who watch more movies than me. I watch a lot of repeats. Like I watch movies. I'm not someone who, like, my dad is someone who he watches like every movie one time and that's it. Maybe twice, but really not much. I watch every movie that I like multiple times. Movie I've seen the most in my life, probably The Replacements, Keanu Reeves. That is my favorite movie. Now, is that the best movie of all time? No, not even close. It's probably a bad movie, all things considered, but I don't think so. It's my favorite movie ever. But, you know, stuff like that, where... thought that had a chance. There we go. We'll take that. Come on. Something here, man. Something.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
There we go.
2 strikes.
Oh, I didn't even know it was Xander up at bat. It's not great. Shouldn't have swung at that. Should let that go. I do really want to watch. So again, tonight is kind of torn. If I watch something, it would be between Reservoir Dogs, R.I.P. Michael Madsen, and Iron Man 2, because that's the next in the Marvel series. I really don't know yet.
That's ball 2.
Might just do RuneScape till I fall asleep on the computer, on the keyboard. You never know. There we go. Good eye. Good eye. Blake Lemon looking a little. Looks like he has blue eyes. Damn. Blew that. I don't know which team is more infuriating to watch. This Red Sox team or the real life Red Sox team. It's pretty neck and neck, I'd say. Because this Red Sox team is like, they're one of the better lineups in baseball, but they are the worst team in baseball, we think. In real life, Red Sox are like, they have no potential for this season, but they're just hanging around 500, so there's like, oh, well, they have a chance, but you never know. William Angeal.
Oh, that's inside.
Sheesh, man. William Angeal with a towering home run. That thing had to be 500 feet. 458, my goodness. William Angeal, the catcher, number 4 on the year, just like that, as 1-0 Tigers. And I'm back to Simmons. Doesn't look good for me that the two. I've pitched to 3 hitters this whole series so far, and 2 of them have been home runs. Really not what you want.
0-1.
These Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases.
That was lucky. Got real lucky on that one.
Turn that around and stay within the zone. We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ugh, tough game, man. It's either we have a great offensive game or just nothing. Big 0. Now, speaking of movie series, I am eventually, now this is going to be a long time down the road, but I am eventually going to watch all the DC movies. Just the whole DC universe just gets so jumbled and like, you don't know what's in that universe and what's not, and what's canon and what's part of it. It's all over the place. That being said, though, I never watched the Justice League movie, and I think that's an important movie to watch probably. So I'll watch it one day, but the amount of time it's going to take to watch Marvel, I could easily see DC being like a 2026 type thing. Someone's got to hit a home run here, man. We just can't have this. Should have been that one right there. Perfect home run pitch, and blew it. And there goes the 4th. Still no runs on the board. not a great game for us. Not a great series, not a great season.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1-1 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
This game, as most of them are this year, it's must win. Absolutely must win. There's no room for error anymore at all.
Left field.
But yet we just continue to stink.
Settles under it. And there's
Shout out Beans.
And here's the first baseman, Blaze Jordan. Oh,
Beans
one
is just
so
staring at herself in the mirror.
swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Right over there.
That was a good pitch.
Look at Sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
There's no way. We have one hit, and it was the first pitch of the game, and have since then gone 5 innings with just nothing. But that sums up this year's Red Sox team. And there's strike 3 to Blaze Jordan. 5th inning over, or at least the top of the 5th. See if we can get through this one. Get him a little confidence boost. Let's go. I might let him go out there for the 6th, but I'm going to have someone ready.
Olsen back to work.
Now, if you guys watch the RuneScape stream the other night, you'll know that you have to create a bank pin in that game, and I created one. Oh, shoot. I created one like when I first did a RuneScape stream months ago, and I have since forgotten that bank pin, so I just can't get into my bank. Now, it did tell me at 3 days it'll reset. I forget what night I did the RuneScape stream, so it might not be reset yet. That might have been 2 nights ago, I forget. I think it was Tuesday night. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get into my bank, so it's just going to be a lot of depositing into the bank.
Swinging a foul out of play. The Tigers up by a run. They're in the top half of the 6th.
Something fun fact. We were going back to Star Wars. Fun fact that I found out. I never knew this my whole life. I mean, I knew that the actor for. I knew that the actor for the Emperor in Empire Strikes Back was not the guy who was, ended up Ian McQuaid, I think his name is. I knew it was different in Empire Strikes Back. But I never knew that not only was the visual not the same as the audio, but the visual of the Emperor was actually a woman in Empire Strikes Back. If no one knew that, fun fact. The Emperor, who is obviously an old man, was his actor in Empire Strikes Back was a woman. Eventually, they then changed the what's it called? They changed they went back and like dubbed it in so that it's the actual guy. But I thought that was really cool. I was like, I never would have expected that. If he hits another home run, man, I get 2 runs given up just because I'm having these horrible pitches, then it was on that slider, I think, too, so that's a problem. Does he have a sinker? No. Does he have anything that'll drop? I'll probably try a circle change. Oh, he's got that slow circle change. Oh, boy. Eesh, that would have been bad. See if I can get him on a slider away. If not, we're probably just screwed anyway. If you're just joining, I appreciate you more than anything. This season's been... We're talking movies, so if anyone's got any movie, anything, that's what we got. This season's been a disaster. This has been a disaster. It's been a season from hell. We went to the World Series last season. I don't know if it's World Series fatigue or what, but it's just been an ugly season. We got Dylan Cease, we got Mike Trout, we got Kyle Schwarber, and it's just been ugly. It's been an ugly, ugly season for us.
Ball.
So very, very sad to say. I think next year we're going to have, I've said this a bunch, we're going to have Ted Williams and Babe Ruth. So next season should be at least, interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, this season not so much. So appreciate you being here, riding with me till the end, till the wheels fall off.
1-1 is fouled off.
Got it, let's go.
Cease with the strikeout.
Speaking of till the wheels fall off, that's another show. If we're talking my favorite show of all time is Californication. That's another one I gotta watch soon. It's just that there's so many channels now. It's not like, at first it was like, okay, you get Netflix and you got HBO and then there's like Hulu and Prime, but then it's like, then you got Disney Plus, and then now there's like Paramount Plus, and there's Showtime, and then there's, I don't even know. There's so many of them now. It's just such a headache. AMC Plus. I should probably look into that though. I have AMC A-List. I wonder if that gets me AMC, if there's any relation. I don't think those are the same things, but.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note.
All right, shouldn't have thrown a slider here. This is a dumb idea. This is why we're such a bad team, because it pitches like that. So I'm gonna throw a fastball and just hope he strikes out. I have no other option. I'm just gonna put another one right there. I don't have a choice here.
3-2. Foul ball, he stays alive.
I can't do 3 fastballs up and in a row. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go with the 12-6 and just pray that it's not a meatball.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it
Ooh,
again.
now I'm back to the fastball. Let's do it. Let's get him on this one. I don't know why I'm pitching.
Yeah, there's ball.
All I wanted to do was pitch to. I just wanted to pitch to William Angeal, and here I am
After a long at-bat.
pitching to everybody. So there we go.
Back for the 7th, even the 5th.
Have Dobbins come in, I guess. It's another one of those games, man. We're losing 1-0. One swing ties it. Oh, come on. Keep going. Please keep going. I hate it here, man. I hate it here. This is the most frustrated I've ever been with a video game, I think. All time. And that's including Final Fantasy X, the Lightning Challenge, and the Chocobo Challenge. The Chocobo Challenge was... I broke... I forget if it was Chocobo or if it was the Lightning Challenge, where I literally broke a PlayStation controller in my old apartment because I got so frustrated by that game. I threw the controller, first time and only time in my life I've thrown a controller. But I was very frustrated. This is worse because it's like, at least that was just like one day of frustration. This is just like, imagine you're the best team in the league. You make the championship series. You're one game away from winning the whole thing. And then you lose. And you don't really lose anyone in the offseason, anyone crucial anyway. Except for Devers, obviously the curse of Raffy Devers. But you add
Outside low.
Kyle Schwarber. You add Mike Trout. You add Dylan Cease. You add just really good players. You get Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony, and Christian Campbell 1 year more into their prime. So this should be, statistically, a World Series team again. Why wouldn't it be? And yet, like I said, we are, like, I think, the worst team in baseball. It's not even, we're just so bad, man. It's so bad. So, look.
Looking to get the tying run on.
It's one of those things where I don't know how to feel. I don't know realistically if we can make the playoffs. I mean, obviously we won every game we could, but that's not going to happen. It's baseball.
And the tying
Inside,
run
ball
is
four.
So, we'll find out. We're going to see what we're made of, I guess. I have to take Schwarber out here, man. He had a good game last game, but not good enough to justify that. But we're going to go Rafaela this time. I feel like Ref Snyder hasn't done much. Rafaela is kind of one of our players of the future, so. That's crazy. Come on.
Well, with tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Driving into a gap and score that run from first base.
Ah, shit. That was the one, man. That was the one.
Regardless of the count, in this situation,
Well, a home run right here would give us the lead. But anything else, I think we're screwed because who comes up sixth? I think it's Willier, and I don't really want another lefty. It's just so he's got to make it happen here. It's here or nothing, and it's nothing. There's the second. So that's what I'm saying. That goes back to what I'm saying about this series, where it's like I don't know what to do. I mean, we're I'm not going to give up hope by any means, but also, like, you know, what am I going to do? It seems like this team's dead in the water. Every time I get a little bit of hope, like, you know, we lost the first game and I was bummed. We had a pretty convincing win game too, where I'm starting to think like maybe I was just rusty the first game, but then here it's the same thing. We got nothing again. 0 offense. We had 1 hit this game, and it was on the first pitch of the game. And since then, it's been crickets. That should have been a home run pitch. Don't know how I was late on that. Like, that's crazy. We got to give Willier the haircut. And there's strike 3. What do you know? There goes Willier. Alright, well, taking out Blaze Jordan, we're putting Casas in. Tristan Houses. I'm gonna regret taking Schwarber out. I think I feel that coming. Gonna keep Narvaez, and I mean, what is one lefty with 2 outs gonna do? We're gonna have 1 inning to do this, and I don't. That's assuming we don't give up a run here. Let's go. All right. To the 9th we go. A chance. A hope. A chance. Oh no! Got it. We can't have. Is there another lefty I have up? Oh no, that's not one. Is there a lefty out here that I can sub in? Sable. Boy, I don't like that. Xander it is. Will Vest. Is he the one who... Did I face him last game or 2 games ago? Is he the wild pitch one that tied the game? Thank God, man. I thought that might be a single for a minute, but... Thank God.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Bubba Chandler, man. Climbing the leaderboard. I was wondering where Skeens is, but it's probably because he's in the AL now. If you missed it, Paul Skeens is on the Yankees in this game, because I want the Yankees to be dominant so that I can slay them in a future season, because it ain't going to be this one. And there goes Xander, 2 outs away from a loss. Blake Lemon, the only hit of this game. Let's see if he can do it again and not fall for the slider. Oh, no way. No way. No way. Blake Lemon! Woo-hoo-hoo! 4:30 to right. We got a tie game again. Casas is juiced. Unreal. What a time for Blake Lemon to wake up. Homered last game. I think he was the one who scored the tying run in game 1. Obviously we lost, but now I gotta put someone in the pen. Oh boy. We're gonna go Slayton in the pen. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Oof. That pitch is usually my bread and butter. I can't believe I wasted that.
That's outside.
I saw that the Red Sox. This was something I gotta read more on because the Red Sox are in DC right now to play the Nationals starting tomorrow morning, and I saw that they. Oh, it's too low. I saw that they went to the White House. I thought that was bizarre, and that's not a political thing by any means. It doesn't. It would have been the same. I would have the same feeling if Biden was in the White House or Trump in the White House. Like, it's not that I just don't understand. Like they're. Like the teams that go to the White House, like you go to the White House and you win a championship. The Red Sox stink. I don't. What would they go to the White House for? You know, like they're not celebrating anything. They're a bad team. I didn't get that. That was bewildering to me. So I gotta look that up. It's like imagine the Colorado Rockies just getting the White House invite. It's like, what are we doing? That was wild. Oh, I hate that shift, man. All right, well, same situation as last time. Going into the bottom of the 9th. Slayton, I guess, is going to pitch. I don't love this. I can't. I'm not someone who can just sit here and sim a bottom of the 9th tie game. So I'm gonna have to. I'm closing this game out on my own for better or for worse. Another walk off would suck. This might be a bad idea. Got him. Let's go. Strike 3. Yeah. Whew. Got nervous for a second. We get strike 2. Now, gotta remember last time I did get the first out as well, and it was the second out that screwed me. And I also need to remember that every time I throw a cutter, something bad happens, and that was a cutter down the middle. So can't do that again. I don't think. Try a sweeper outside. Got him. Strike 3. 2 outs. Come on, man. Give us a chance. Give us a chance to tie this game. I mean, to win this game. There's one. This is going to be my risky pitch for the day. Yep, that was risky, and I got lucky on that. Okay. Come on, don't fail me now. Oh, God, come on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get him right here. Get him right here. Got him. Let's go. Strike 3 inning over. All right. We have a chance. Extra innings, guys. I got to get someone else in the pen. I think Bayo is probably the decision. Because ratings-wise, it's Bayo or Whitlock. But Whitlock doesn't throw a fastball, so it's going to be Bayo. I'll see how Slayton... how his energy is, but yeah, we got to score here, else it doesn't matter. Who's on? Oh, God, and it's, what's his name? Is it Alex Bregman? It's Alex Bregman on second base, oh no.
Ball 1.
Now, luckily, it's the same pitcher out there, which I think is a peculiar move. Doesn't have a whole lot of energy, so I'm hoping I can capitalize. Home run here would be monumental. Oh, that's on me. Oh, that was dumb. This is it, guys. This is what we play for. 10th inning in the last game of the series. Winner takes the series. Oh, I was waiting low on it, and he went high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away from 1 out. I gotta remember, circle the box, pause, swing. Circle, circle, circle. Just keep circling until he's about to throw. Oh, all right, he advanced the runner. We'll take that.
Got him.
That's how you win baseball games, man. Now, if the pitcher had gotten that, we would have been screwed. I don't think I have any lefties to take over, but I do have Mike Trout on the bench, and like you got to win games, man. I don't care how tired he is. You got to win games.
Especially when you're playing extra innings.
Center field.
Please be enough. Please be enough. I've got to send him.
Squeezes it. Runner tags for third.
Got it. Let's go. All right. That doesn't mean much. Doesn't mean much.
Fly. And they lead.
All we did was score the runner from second, so it doesn't mean much. But home run here would be huge, man.
Strikeouts and a fly.
Ugh.
Front there as he swings.
Wilger, come on, man.
Run, but he did. Got the fly
A
ball.
Willier squeal would make my life right now.
Guys, get your team back in the dugout.
Not a good start. He's struggling, man. Willier, and he's a player of the future too, so that's unfortunate that he's struggling.
Appears to be getting loose. Folded. All right. This one's swung.
Go, please, please go. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Unbelievable. Oh, my guy. My guy.
Than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run.
Oh, I'm in
Tell you what,
disbelief, man. Absolute disbelief. Scenes from Detroit here. Dude. Oh, my God.
That one pushed
Oh, thought for a second. If I didn't go inside, I think that would have been gone too.
Red Sox by 2.
Man, I'm sweating now. All right. Well, look, we scored 2 runs. They're gonna have a runner on second to start. As long as they don't hit a home run, and we can throw some good pitches here.
Bottom of the 10th.
Where's his energy? Oh, Slayton's closing this out. They got a slow guy on second. Doesn't mean he won't try to steal, though. I got to remember that. I take for granted the fact that I don't steal when I'm on second ever. So I always think they're not gonna, but they could.
Tying run is the play.
Oof! All right, that was lucky. All right, we got to see if we can get him on maybe a sweeper here. Got him. Let's go. There's one out. Guys, this is one of the biggest moments of my life here. As far as video games go, I'm sweating so much. We are 2 outs away from winning not only the game, but the series. And we can end the baseball portion of the night with a huge win.
Ball 3.
But this is very bad because if we put him on base and they hit a home run, it's over and we lose. Yep. All right.
Ball 4.
Well, now good news, double play ends this game. Bad news, William Angeal already has a home run. If he hits another one, we lose.
That's a ball.
And I think honestly, if Slayton walks another guy, which I'm not saying he's gonna, but if he does, then oh, okay. If he walks another guy, we've got to put Bayo in to close this out. I don't care who closes this game. I will put Garrett freaking Crochet in right now. We need to win this. 2 outs away. The 1-2 pitch. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. William Angeal. He did it again. It's 3-2. Yeah, we got to pull him. Sorry, Bayo's got to close this. I just trust Bayo more. Sorry. My stomach hurts. I don't like this. So, home run right here ends the game. We lose. Double play ends the game. We win. Single ties it.
Blows out a 1-run lead. The home team trying to pull it out. And in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Got him. Strike 3. We're 1 out away. This is going to be the biggest ending to a game I've had in a long time. We have a 1-run lead. Runners on first and third for the Tigers. 2 outs. And it's Colt Keith. All right, there's strike 1. Holy moly, I'm sweating.
2 on, 2 out.
Ooh, bad pitch, 1-1.
Count even 1-1.
I refuse to throw a slider. Learn from mistakes. There's strike 2. That was a bad pitch, but I'll take it. All right, guys. 1 strike away from a series win.
Bayo is just 1 strike away.
All right, I'm going back to the circle change. Hopefully I can get him low. Got him! Strike 3! Red Sox win! Red Sox take the game, take the series. Let's go. Not dead yet. Unbelievable. Dylan Cease, I believe, with the win. Oh, no, actually, I don't think he got the win. I don't know who got the win. I don't really care. We got the win. That's what I care about. Justin Slayton gets the win. Undeserved. Doesn't matter. Red Sox win the series 2-1. We can exhale. Unbelievable. Wilyer Abreu. I got to look into this, but I would say the greatest Venezuelan player I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Some bad strikeouts that game. Doesn't matter. Blake Lemon home run. Wilyer Abreu home run. Brian Bayo nails to close it. Man, I'm hyped. Now, did I go into this series saying a sweep or bust? Yes. Did I lie? I mean, I guess. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Thank you guys for joining. Much appreciated as always. Next series is going to be a season-defining series because it's against a really good team that beat up on us the other day. So we need redemption here. We will not be facing Jared Croning this time. So whatever. What are you going to do? That's it for today. Thank you guys again. Much appreciated. Great series win. We're on to Baltimore.